Hey guys, I hope you're all well. Right, as I explained in the last video, I have another job to do. Normally these are behind the scenes jobs that I take on to keep things going. Normally it's with people I know, so it doesn't all go crazy with every man and his dog asking me to do work, because at the end of the day I'm in a shed at the bottom of the garden, so I can only do so much. Anyway, this is a guy I know. He's recently bought this bike. He doesn't know much about bikes. I'm certainly not putting him down. He's admitted to that, and I think he got a bit blinded with his purchase. That's all I'll say. Anyway, there we are. That's a 1999 RM250 two-stroke. I've not started it yet. I won't start it in this video. We'll just go over a few things that I've got to do. So he bought this, then he sent it to somebody to have some engine work done because it was smoking far too much. Someone's told him it's the seals in the gearbox and oil's getting through out of the gearbox, which quite possibly so, that could have been the case. But it is still smoking really bad. Like I say, I haven't started it up yet. We'll do that in the next video when I'm working on this properly. We're just going to do a go round and see what I've got to do to it. Anyway, the engine's been out. These seals have apparently been done. Like I say, it's still smoking badly. So I don't know. I've been looking round this, and you know, if someone's worked on a bike, you can normally tell, especially when every nut and bolt is rusty. You start putting spanners on stuff and it's 9 times out of 10 it'll leave a little telltale mark that spanners have been on it. I can't see anything like that on this. I'm not saying it's not been done, but I don't know, something doesn't seem right, and especially when someone's worked on it and there's absolutely no coolant in it. The radiators are empty, which ain't good really. So that's got to be done. We've got to put coolant in there. Hopefully it stays in there and just doesn't pour out. I had an Honda that done that. We'll try that out. The list of jobs is it's not massive, but there's a fair chunk of stuff to do. Some of it's just silly niggly stuff. Some of it is needs a bit of investigating, like the footrest, for instance. I don't know how that spring has stayed on, because there's a washer and a split pin missing off there, and as you can see, it is all rusty. So that needs stripping out and a good clean up, and a washer and a split pin putting in there. Back brakes don't work. There's no brake fluid in there at all. For what reason, I don't know, but that's one of the jobs we're going to find out. I shall put some in. Well, I'll try and bleed it up, but first the caliper's got to come off. I don't know what's going on with the caliper just yet, but it seems a bit worn out. Yeah, looks like the pin's all out of shape, so that needs replacing. That pad plate in there, I don't know what that's doing. The pads are all wearing uneven. They're only touching on a small part of the disc, so all that needs to come off, and we need to investigate why it's moving around like that. Might be the slider worn out, it could even be snapped, we'll see. As you can see, it's absolutely filthy everywhere. It's not been looked after at all. It is minging. All this, you see, is oil out the exhaust pipe. So yeah, I'm going to take the exhaust pipe off and give it a good swill out, give it a good wash out. with it smoking, I'll start from the simplest side of things. I'll drain all the fuel out of it and do a correct mixture, and then try it again. We'll start right at the bottom. I don't know. Apparently a young lad used to own this, and they're not known for their maintenance, are they? I'm not saying all young lads. Some. They buy these things and they just ride them into the ground with zero maintenance whatsoever. So I'm going to check the fuel mixture, fuel and oil mixture, and do that. Could it be one of these young lads that has gone, oh, bang a great big jet in there, it'll go faster. It'll go well fast, won't it? So I'll check the jets as well if we can't stop it, see if that's part of the cause. It's just a case of going through everything. Back wheel bearings are completely gone. That wheel's sort of doing that. Clonk, 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 clonk. So they have got to be done. It's absolutely desperate for a dang good deep clean. So that's got to be done. The chain is toast. The links are absolutely worn out. So we've got to do a chain and sprocket kit, because you can't put a new chain on all sprockets. No, some people might, but no, I'm not doing that. It's got to replace the lot, so it all beds in nicely together. So I've just got to go around everything I can see, everything I can think of, and basically make this bike safe and usable. And then hopefully the guy I know who's got it now will keep up with the maintenance, even if, you know, I'll run through a few things with him so he knows what to look for, regular oil changes and things like that. It all needs doing. And yeah, quite often these bikes are ran into the ground and abused. I think under all that mess and oil and grime, there's a nice bike somewhere, and we're going to try and sort it out. Like I say, we're not going overboard, we're not going over the top. This is just to get this bike usable and safe and sort of respectable looking. What else have I got to do? The throttle, yeah, the throttle is no longer adjustable. It just pulls out of there. Sometimes you can save these by squeezing these back in and running a tap down there. I'll give that a go first. I think I might be able to save that. It doesn't tick over apparently, so I'll sort all that out. The back shock got refurbished because, as you see under here, that back wheel's been smacking into that mudguard. So yeah, obviously the back shock had a major problem for this to be bottoming out like that. That's yeah, that's unbelievable. He was mentioning something about the gear selector. I don't quite know whether it's just in the wrong position for him. I'll sort that out. Fuel pipe is too short. That's looking like it's about to pop off, so we've got to replace that. There's some of the little pipes like this that are missing that we've got to have a look at. I should have some of that clear pipe somewhere. So yeah, we've just basically got to trawl through it and make it all safe. I'm going to start, when we do a few videos on this, I'm going to start by starting it up, see how much it is smoking, and work from there. We'll take all the plastics off, give them a good clean, and while the plastics are off, just go for everything really. No idea what the air filter's like. I am guessing, I'm going to place a safe bet that it's absolutely horrific, which is not helping with it running either. If that's completely clogged up with filth, that won't help at all, obviously. So yeah, we're just going to go through things. It's got a front puncher as well. The list goes on. as I stand here, I keep thinking of things that we've gone through. I have written a list down of stuff. So yeah, the list just goes on. It's just stuff, little bits, but a lot of them that we've got to go through. I'll check all the front caliper out. Although the front brake does work, I'll check it all out. The forks also feel absolutely terrible. So I might see if they've actually got oil in. And if they have, I think it'll need changing. It's probably never, ever been done. Definitely probably not in the last 15 years, I guess, anyway. So we'll change all that. That all might sort of revitalise them a bit, but the movement on the forks is not nice. They could have been overfilled, I don't know. But we'll tip it all out and find out. Tyres, surprisingly, ain't too bad. Although, like I say, the front's got a puncher. The tyres have got plenty of life into how he's going to ride it. It's just going to be a bit of a fun bike that he can throw in the back of his van and just go to the local quarries and things like that, or motocross tracks, and just have a bit of fun. And we just want to make it all usable and safe and respectable looking for them. So yeah, as I go through it, no doubt I'll possibly find more horrors and correct them as we go along. Fix, clean and replace from back to front as quick as we can without going over the top. You know, I'm not going to, obviously when I done the Honda, that was my bike, so I just done every single nut, bolt, washer. I went through everything on that, absolutely everything, because I wanted the bike tip top and looking absolutely fantastic. This one is just about getting it safe and usable and sort of respectable looking. So that's going to be a couple of videos on this, I guess. What I'll do, they will be sort of videos that I'll sling in between the Enfield build as and when I've got time. I'll say it'll be sort of evenings when I'm bored, I'll be working on this, and the odd weekend. It shouldn't be here long. Famous last words. No, it's not. This is a turn it round job, in and out. I can hear you all laughing. Okay, I'll take that on the chins. You'll be on it forever, you'll replace everything. No, like I say, this is not my bike. So it is an in and out job. Get it right, get it done, get it gone. It ain't like the Harley that you know, that belongs to me. It needed to be done right. So this one is an in and out job. Don't panic. It's not going to take over everything. It'll be done in my spare time, sort of thing. Like I say, stuff like this goes on all the time in here. Just that I don't film it, so you guys don't even know it exists, some of these little jobs. So I thought I'd mix up the content a little bit and share this one. Anyway, that'll do. I'm going to get on with my day. I'm actually going to get on with the Enfield now, so that'll be the video after this. I am waiting for a few nuts and bolts for the Enfield, actually, and I've got another parts list for it, so I've got to get that, go over that parts list, make sure I haven't forgot anything, and get all the next stage of parts ordered for the Enfield so that can carry on, keep ticking away. Alright, that'll do. If you want to follow it, the videos will be coming up soon on the RM. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.